Are you recording?
Yes.
How's it? Look at them, we're dancing and we're having a shiny day.
Sorry.
Let's go better together. Desire and inspire. What's going on, guys? Chris Avery here, Subconscious Control, Desire and Inspire. Let's grow better together. So I was sitting in the park the other day, and as I was sitting in the park, I was sitting on a bench, and as I was sitting there, I heard some people coming up on the side of me, and I looked over to the left, and as I looked, I saw this dog and this owner, and they were just walking, and you know, I love dogs, so I want to pet him, I want to play with him. And you can see he's like, he's pulling on the leash, he's sniffing around, he's checking himself out. He's getting new scents and new visions that maybe he's never experienced before. And so they go over the bridge, and I see him go over the bridge to go over this river, and then they kind of disappear into the trees. And about 10 minutes later, I hear this, "Stop, stop!" And I see this dog just running, trucking it over the bridge, and this human running behind him. And the dog gets and runs over and gets in the grass, and he stops, and he's sniffing around, and the human stops. And the human wants to walk up slowly to grab him and put him back on the leash, and the dog goes and just takes off again. And he's running in circles, running in zigzags, having a great time. And the human, all he wants to do, right, the dog thinks it's a fun game that they're playing, and the human wants to catch him and put him back on the leash. And so the guy finally catches him, and it made me also think about children and how much of a blessing dogs and children are. And children, right, they see maybe a river that we've seen plenty of times, and we go oh, it's a pretty river, right? It sounds nice, it looks nice, it's nice and cool. And they look at it as like a game, ooh, look there's dirt. I can go play in the dirt. I can throw rocks in the river, right? I can put my feet and kind of run in the water. I can throw water all over and get dirty all over. And as parents, we go oh no, don't get dirty. It made me think, as we are able to look at the dog and the child, and as we look at them, that we can realize we should get excited about things just like they do, right? God gave us those as reminders to go that dog maybe has been to that park before, maybe that kid's been into that river before, but they look at it as this new fun adventure, this new opportunity. And we go to the river a lot and we explore, and maybe we've been to that park before. Maybe it's having a conversation, somebody comes to you and they have something exciting they want to talk to you about. And you're oh yeah, that's great. And I think this week it's really simple. The action step is, let's search for gold. And you're probably going I don't know what that means, Chris. To me, it means that when somebody has a conversation with you, there's greatness inside them. There's something that's truly, that you don't know, that you can find out. It's truly going to be a blessing to you. And if you dig for gold, if you draw them out, you find out what they want to talk about, and you get excited about it, they're going to get more excited. You're going to share that energy and that love, and you're going to search and draw out that gold. You're going to find that gold inside them, and you'll find more gold inside you because you do it. It's the same thing as going out to the park and watching that dog run around, watching that kid play in the water. Is they find gold. They find truly a joy in that. And I know we all want more joy in our life. And if we take that moment to go, when because I go and look at this river all the time, and I see a new rock, and I'm ooh, look at that beautiful rock. And it makes me find more joy in that river. Maybe I dip my feet in and stand in instead of just always looking at it. That brings more joy into my life. And finding that gold, that action step of finding that gold in the things you've done before, is the true joy in life. Guys, I know it's simple, but just remember, bring up your excitement. And I made this video because last week I was a little disappointed in myself that I have not been raising my standards about being excited. When somebody comes to me with something new, when it's something I've done before, I made a decision in my mind to raise my standard, to be excited. I don't care how many times I've seen that person. Oh yeah, what's up, man? I see you. I love you. Find out what they're talking about. Be excited about it. Will I always do this? No, but it's about doing it more often than not. It's about taking a little step, a little action in that. Find the gold in life, guys. Find the gold in other people. Find the gold in the joy and the things you've done before. Because every time you come and do that new thing, or I'm sorry, that old thing, you're a new person. You aren't the same person you were before. You can be aware and observe new things. You can find a new joy. And sometimes it's about reliving the joy you've had before, thinking about what you enjoyed about it so much before that keeps bringing you back to this person, keeps bringing you back to this event, keeps bringing you back to that river, and finding that joy, finding it in your heart. Guys, subscribe, like the video, share the video, comment below. I know as you guys keep watching this video, you'll get more and more out of life, and you'll find more joy in life. And as you apply more excitement and you start finding people and you start digging for gold, you start digging for gold in each activity you do, and you keep raising your standards at that, life will only get better. You'll have more joy. You'll have more happiness. People will love you, want to be around you. Guys, I love you. You're amazing. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.